With every victory in disc golf, there is a loss. This sport focuses on the winners, those who fight for it, and in the end, raise the trophy high. Today, we focus on some of the losers. While their stories may be down for now, in disc golf, redemptions are always possible. From poor decisions and bad putting, to choking away tournaments, this is more of the saddest moments in disc golf. Before we hop into the video, we need to thank today's sponsor, Double G Craft Beef Jerky. Garrett Gerthy has been making his own beef jerky since he was 16 years old. Now, the brand has grown to become so much more with flavors like Hot Boom Sauce, Nate Sexton's Sweet and Spicy, and the McBeast Barbecue. Recently, they just added trail mix and dried fruit for non-meat eaters. The team at Double G sent me over an awesome care package. My favorite so far has been the McBeast Barbecue. Every bag sold, a portion of the proceeds goes to either the Paul Macbeth Foundation or the Double G Children's Foundation. They also have 1-ounce bags for players packs, which is pretty sweet. Use code RM10 for 10% off your entire order. Link is in the description below. Alright, back to the video. Now, there's been a lot of rough moments in this sport. Failures happen, players fall short, and move on with it. But this moment felt a little different. The Skellefteå Open in Sweden, European tour for disc golf going on in some of the most beautiful disc golf courses. But there is some sadness among the beauty. First round of the event, Jakub Semerad, former world champion in putting, would have a few mishaps. He wasn't playing terrible, but he didn't seem to be on his game. The first glimpse of that would be on hole 7, putting for the birdie.
Yep, that was the craftiest birdies so far this round, and Jakub with a very uncommon miss for him. He's the putting world champion from a couple of years back. 3 putts on the screen.
After that, the round would go on, Jakub slowly working his way back into it. A couple birdies on the back 9, and then hole 17 happened. After a great drive landing on the island green, Jakub has this for his birdie putt. I apologize in advance for what's about to happen.
Jakub takes his meter in. Oh, just kind of pulls it right side. No way. Back-to-back air balls on the right side. Now this for bogey. What are we watching, Elias?
And another miss. That's catastrophic. I believe the disc is just sticking to his hand right now. Really difficult to get over, and grabs the harp and just pops it in the basket for the triple bogey.
Okay, I've seen a lot of bad putting, both for amateurs and pros. Couple FPO moments that could maybe hold up to this, but I can't recall any kind of putting woes like that which just happened to Semerad. He wasn't even hitting the basket, and this is like from point blank. A total mishap from the top-ranked disc golfer. He ends up finishing the event in a good position at 16th place, but I don't know. For me, it's going to be a while until I forget about what I just saw. No wind, it's not a tough putt, like with dangerous drop-offs or something. It's right there in front of him. He's probably made a million putts like this. I don't know, really sad to see. The Portland Open saw a lot of different players vying for that #1 spot. But in the end, it would come down to a back and forth between Adam Hammes and Aaron Gossage. Now, for a quick reminder, the last time we saw Aaron Gossage this close to winning a title, he was at the 2022 Disc Golf World Championships, where he fell just short in a playoff against Paul Macbeth. This time, he's looking for redemption, and it came down to the final hole. With a 1-shot lead, Gossage would play the hole to perfection, leaving him just an easy upshot to get the win. Hammes would throw a roller out of bounds, going for the eagle, so even if he made the putt, all Gossage had to do was get up and down. Here are the final shots from 18.
And he does.
And that's actually for birdie.
That's a
Oh,
birdie.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Birdie. I'm sorry. For the
roller?
4.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron for the win. Didn't get the lift.
After that terrible upshot and failure to make the putt, we go to a playoff. Again, it would come down to putting. Hammes would have the advantage. A short putt left for him. Gossage, on the other hand, would put it just outside circle 1. He's going to need this putt to extend the playoff.
Oh, wow.
looked pretty good.
It was a good effort.
It was another sad moment to see for Gossage. He has his moments where he's playing so good, but just can't seem to put it together on the finishing stretch. One day, this guy's gonna win, but not today. The Dynamic Disc Open saw some really exciting moments this year. On the FPO side, it came down to one hole that was all the difference. Hole 16, the famous island hole which has seen so many crazy finishes, would be destined for another. Holland Hanley and Haley King would be battling it out on the finishing stretch. King would go first and make the island. Handley would fail to land on it. The swing and the score would now put King in first. After a great shot on 18, Handley would tie it all up, forcing a playoff. Back to hole 16, where she was not favored to win. After winning the coin toss, King would elect to go first, putting it on the island again, leaving all the pressure on Handley. She had failed to execute the shot during regulation. Could she pull it off now in extra holes?
Must have hit the back wall. What's going on here?
Yeah, she just wants to get on the island.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, come on. Oh, that looks good.
That looks so good.
Go,
Come on,
go,
push.
go.
Push.
Oh my gosh.
That is not what I... That's not what I expected at
I
all.
thought that
She comes up short. In the end, hole 16 would be her downfall. Maybe the decision by King to go for it messed with her, but maybe the pressure got to her too. Or maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Handley has been having an amazing season though. No wins yet, but always right there in contention. One day soon, she's going to get the job done, just not today. The last saddest moments we're going to be looking at today comes from the Jonesboro Open. Calvin Heimerg versus Eagle McMahon. Towards the end of the final round, it was incredibly tight, with both players playing well. It came down to the final hole. This seems to be Calvin's playground as he teed off on hole 18, putting himself in great position. Now it was Eagle's turn. After battling all day for that final spot, it would come down to this drive. He had pulled it off before, taking a completely different route up and over the tree line.
And that flipped up.
It's got to make a long ways to the left.
That flipped up, Paul. You can't have that flip up. It's got to be moving left. And here's a long, anxious wait to see the spotter. I don't think he likes it, but
I think
there's a lot of space out there to the right.
After going out of bounds, he would then throw a shot up the fairway to get into position again. Here's his approach attempt.
And the best case scenario is he makes a putt for bogey.
Yeah.
And Calvin's in pretty ideal position.
I mean, this is too wide. It's gonna.
Yep. Okay.
It's
There it
too
is.
wide. I mean,
After a long day of grinding it out, Calvin just gets to throw a couple safe shots and walks away with the win. The return of Eagle from his injuries has been a long time coming, and he was just so close to getting the job done here. Remember to go check out Double G Craft Beef Jerky using the link in the description below. Use code RM10 for 10% off your entire order. Thanks for watching. As always, check out RM Disc Golf on YouTube for more videos just like this. Plenty of other saddest moments in disc golf, so make sure to go check them out as well. Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Cheers.